there is absolutely no possibility for a comeback of Marcelo, and so there is an important thing to clarify on him. From what I understand, we have rumors about Al Nassr. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market, and today, guys, we touch on many things, on Marcelo, who is now a free agent, former Real Madrid legend, on Graham Potter's situation at Chelsea, and also important to mention Adrien Rabiot, an interesting one to follow for the summer. So let's jump into it together. And so, guys, I wanted to start with Marcelo, who is now a free agent. He terminated the contract with Olympiacos. He was there with James Rodriguez. We know it was a free move after his contract expired with Real Madrid last summer. So after 10 games, Marcelo is now again a free agent. He left Olympiacos. There was no feeling, and the player decided to go back to Madrid with his family, but Marcelo is not an option at all for Real Madrid. Of course, he has a great relationship with the club, but there is absolutely no possibility for a comeback of Marcelo, and so there is an important thing to clarify on him. From what I understand, we have rumors about Al Nassr and Cristiano Ronaldo. We know they are big friends, Marcelo and Ronaldo, but at the moment, from what I understand, Al Nassr are not negotiating with Marcelo. So let's see if they will change their position in the next days, but at the moment, Marcelo is looking for different opportunities, and this could be Brazilian clubs. So let's keep an eye on Marcelo as a free agent in the next weeks and months. Also important to mention another potential free agent like Adrien Rabiot, because his contract expires in June. He's doing great with Juventus this season and also with the French national team at the World Cup. So great player and great opportunity, but what's the point? At the moment, Rabiot confirmed that he has no agreement with Juventus on a new contract or with any other club. He's focusing on the pitch. What we can say is that Juventus feel it's going to be really difficult to extend his contract. They would love to keep Rabiot, but they know the conditions of the salary could be really difficult to match for Juventus, and this is why there is a possibility for Rabiot to leave and become a free agent. Keep an eye on this possibility, and his biggest dream, from what I understand, is to play in the Premier League. So keep an eye on Adrien Rabiot, because Premier League clubs could be on the point and on the verge of starting contacts for Adrien Rabiot. So one to watch for the summer, because the player dreams of Premier League football. And discussing about Premier League is a really difficult moment for Chelsea, really difficult moment for Graham Potter. We know how complicated is the situation at Chelsea. What I can say is that internally at Chelsea, they knew that another factor to make things complicated is that all the players they signed in January, not just they didn't have the preseason, because usually when we have this kind of number of players joining a new club, this happens in the summer and not in January. In January, you don't have preseason. You immediately go and play. And so this is a factor. Another factor is also that all these players signed in January come from different countries and leagues. Enzo Fernandez from Portugal, Modric from Ukraine, also all the other players like Joe Felix from La Liga, Badia Shail coming from Ligue 1, so completely different leagues, and this is a point. This is something that is making things difficult, because they have to adapt to the city, to new football, to Premier League, to new coach, new ideas, new tactics. This is why Chelsea feel that it takes time to have results, but they still protect Graham Potter at the moment. This is the feeling internally. Then we know that, as always in football, they want results, and so of course the pressure is growing, but the reality is that they're still backing the manager, they're still protecting the manager. So let's see how next week will be for Chelsea, how the internal discussions will go, but at the moment the feeling is that they're not changing their position, they're still protecting Graham Potter. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, Graham Potter, Marcelo, Rabiot. I wait for your comments. Here, as always, like this video, turn on the notification bell. As always, guys, remember to subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.